Ever pondered why a helium-filled balloon floats, seemingly defying gravity's pull? Well, it's not magic, it's science, and it's all about the unique properties of helium. This lightweight element, the second most abundant in the universe, has an incredible ability to counteract gravity, a force that relentlessly pulls everything towards the Earth's center. To understand how helium can do this, first, we need to grasp how gravity works. Gravity, an invisible force, pulls objects towards each other. The more massive an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. That's why we stay grounded on Earth, a massive body, instead of floating off into space. But helium, that's a whole different story. It's lighter than air. This simple fact forms the crux of its gravity-defying feats. The air we breathe is a mixture of various gases, but primarily nitrogen and oxygen, both of which are heavier than helium. When you fill a balloon with helium, you're essentially replacing the heavier air inside with a much lighter gas. The balloon itself weighs something, but the helium inside is so light that the overall weight of the filled balloon is less than the weight of the air it displaces. In essence, the balloon buoyantly floats in the sea of heavier surrounding air, just like a cork bobbing on water. This principle, known as Archimedes' principle, explains why objects lighter than the fluids they displace float. It's the same reason why massive steel ships can float on water. They displace a volume of water that weighs more than they do. So, even though gravity pulls everything down, the buoyant force exerted by the surrounding air, which is heavier than the helium-filled balloon, works against gravity, causing the balloon to float upwards. To summarize, the anti-gravity properties of helium stem from its lighter-than-air nature. When a balloon is filled with this gas, the overall weight of the balloon becomes less than the weight of the air it displaces. Consequently, the buoyant force exerted by the surrounding air, heavier than the helium inside the balloon, counteracts the downward pull of gravity, causing the balloon to float. It's a fascinating demonstration of the interplay between gravity, buoyancy, and the unique properties of helium. It's not just about balloons at parties, it's about understanding the fundamental principles that govern our universe. And in that understanding we find not just knowledge, but a sense of awe and wonder for the world around us.